Morning everybody, welcome to my craft room. Well, you're not in my craft room at all, you're actually on my landing. But I'm going to take you into my craft room now because I need to show you the new products that we're launching today. Yes, it's Saturday and it's not Sewing Sunday, but yes, we are launching some new stuff. Actually, the view that I'm looking at here on my steps, I need to turn around because you need to see what I'm seeing. So there we are. That's me, thereabouts set up, look. Can you see all those wonderful, wonderful, wonderful quilts over there? Okay, we've got a bit of sunshine on them, but we can have a little bit of a better look in a minute. These have been made, thank you Abigail, these have been made with the new expansion packs. Now, you may have no idea what I'm talking about, but if you have a look there, they are the new expansion packs. Now, again, I'm not sure. I don't think they're an expansion pack. They kind of are, but in my world, they are something extra, something special, something else we need. I'm so sorry, but you need it. Okay, so Christmas themed on Create and Craft, and we have got a few Christmas quilts and table runners made. Sorry about the sunshine, but let's not shut it out just yet. So I have to work in a blacked out room when I do my Zoom into Create and Craft. And I don't want to shut the sunshine out just yet, but look at all these wonderful things. And of course, they've been made by the usual team, the design team that comes from the stable of Crafters Companion. And these have all been made using the expansion pack. Now I'll show you them in a sec. Oh, there's the original Gemini. So if you've got the original set there, which I think we all know and love, you are going to absolutely need the expansion pack, okay? I'm sorry about that, but you are. We've actually used some of our older Christmas fabrics. Look at this. Isn't it absolutely gorgeous? I think our Catherine Pounder has been really busy. I love the crackers. That's such a good idea. Might pinch that. Yeah, so I think, well, Catherine and all of the team, hi Bernie, have been really, really busy making these beautiful samples. And I've got some up here, and I know the sun shines on them. There's nothing I can do about that. Let me just bring this down, because this has been made with blues, which is absolutely gorgeous as well. And I love the fact that we've got fancy stitching on, look. So you don't have to do stitch in the ditch and all of that malarkey. You can just do your fancy stitching. And I love the blues. You know, I'm a real blue fan. Actually, that's lovely and warm. That's been on that's been in the sunshine. So, but look, now this is how I prep. Okay, so you're going to see how I prep. Let's just get that quilt out of the way. So the last couple of days, what I do is I do rough drawings of what I want to make, what I want to cut. We've got a little Christmas tree here. So you can see I colour in the... This is really basic, folks. I colour in the squares, I use the colours, I use Spectrum Noir as it happens to colour in the squares, and then I tell myself how many I want, and then I pre-cut the fabric, okay, and so we're all good to go. So this was another, it is Flying Geese, but I quite liked it as, it's like a part design. So this could be maybe double it up, triple it up and make it into a cushion. Maybe it could be a table runner, but depending on what size you cut, and I've got two different sizes here to prove that depending on what size you cut will depend on what that looks like. And then when we come over here, I've got the microphone there, we've got this design here, and again you can see how I work it out. This is as best as I can ever get in my whole life. Draw it out, colour in the squares, and then work out what colours I need and how many of, and then that saves a lot of time. This one here, I love this. It's like a corkscrew, isn't it? But instead of Christmas colours, I've used, well, it's Christmas fabric, but I've used blues and greens just to see how that would look. And then the last one here. Now that one actually is by a lady called Amanda Murphy. I have a fantastic book full of quilt designs and patchwork designs. And that was a part of a design called Chevron Squares by Amanda Murphy. And if it is by somebody else, I always credit them with the design, isn't it? There's no point doing otherwise, is there? We have enough people copying our stuff, don't we? Yes. So the other thing is, I just wanted to quickly run over the sizes because these are the little expansion packs. They are little. Let me just put my hand against it. Okay. So I haven't got big hands. They're little. If I put a box next to the original builder block, let's pop it there. Maybe you get a perspective on it there. But they are exactly the same. They're the same sizes. They are identical, except for the largest die. Okay, so it's the full set less one, if you want to look at it that way. Now the reason for that was because people asked for a second set. They asked for a second set, and also I think the team must have thought, well, the Gemini Junior is always mentioned. Can we cut these on the Gemini Junior? And these, absolutely you can. Whereas with the original one, you couldn't have cut the big 6 inch, I think it is the 6 inch one. So these are going to be an absolute fantastic addition to your crafty stash, if you like, for your Gemini stash, your multimedia dies, because you're going to be able to double cut. Basically, you're going to be able to double cut. The other thing, of course, is if you have never owned a builder block, then this is such a great time to sort of launch yourself into them. They are on the show as a bundle at midday, and they are available individually. So, for instance, if you want all the half square triangles, you can just get that one, and so on and so forth. So you'll have to look at the deals and see what the prices are and see if that's one of those things that you want to, if you can afford it. So the other thing is, what are the sizes? They're all the same. 1.5, 2, 2.5, 3.5, 4.5. And what I do is I use my fabric cutter. This is an absolute truth. I use my fabric cutter. That's been a revolution for me, using that. And I cut a 1/2 inch bigger. So I do 5 inches, 4 inches, 3 inches, 4 inches, 3 inches, 2.5 and 2. And I pre-cut all of these because that's by far the quickest way to actually cut your pieces. Because these are all straight edge pieces, they're not difficult designs, they all follow the grain of the fabric if you want to be pernickety about it. It's just as easy to cut your strips like this and then cut again with your dies in there. And I'll show you all about that at midday. But that is the expansion pack. So just looking again, I've got a few demos lined up. Those are probably going to last me today, and then we'll do more for tomorrow, which is an early start, but I'm sure you'll appreciate it's going to go like crazy. And this is one of the half square triangles. I'm not sure which size now. I'd have to measure it, but I think it's probably well, it might be the 4.5 actually. I don't know. But, you know, I sort of ran that up just to see, you know, like a tester, how they cut, what the fabrics look like, how they go together, what designs you can do, if you use plains and whites, which always work, what sort of design will you get, all that sort of thing. And that's the sort of thing that we can be making. But when you start looking around, and I've got a couple of extras here that I haven't put out. Look at that, it's so sweet. So sweet. And I'm not sure if that's the smallest one, but it's so sweet. So yeah, so there we are. So there's all the designs, all the samples. And again, I don't have room to have them all out. I suppose if I was at Create and Craft, I perhaps would. But you can see how absolutely gorgeous they are. Look at this one here. Let's just move my trolley so we can see better. Look at the colours. Isn't it glorious? But you could go pastel-y, you can go brights. We've got the Christmas design there, and I'm sort of hiding that one up the corner there. And that's like a little table runner going all the way along. And it's really lovely. And look at that bright one there. So I've got lots, you know, lots and lots and lots. The blue one, which I love. And the Christmassy one again. So let's just get the blue one back in the sunshine. And the blue one, the Christmas one again, and the chevrons, all of these. Now, Angela Harkness made one of these, which is... Well, where on... Oh, it is. It's the blue one. Angela made the blue one that we looked at before. And I'm pretty sure I always try to look for names. I'm pretty sure Catherine made a lot of these, which is absolutely glorious. She's very, very, very good at it. They're so clever, Jackie, you're quite right. And we've got a Christmas stocking as well, with a little patchwork squares, look. Little blocks. Little block. Little block, little block. And then the bigger blocks down there. And then it's just cut into it. And the back is the same. When I turn it over, the back is the same. It's amazing. So these are exactly the same as the new ones. The old ones. New ones, old ones. They're exactly the same sizes as the old ones, the old original ones that come in this big box here, okay? The only thing is we don't have the big 6-inch size. Okay, we've decided to, so I'm having a lean, get out of the way of the light. We decided to take that out because then the Gemini Junior could be used, but you're getting 5 of the sizes, which means you can double cut, which means that now when you lay them on your mat, if you're cutting, I don't know, the 4.5-inch half square triangle, you've got 2 of them if you have the original set. Speeds up the process. My goodness me, it absolutely speeds it up. But with that and the fabric cutter, you're absolutely good to go. So yes, so it's all about doubling up, cutting more quickly, but still cutting as accurately. But if you're new, if you've never had build-a-block before, what a great start! Because when you look at them, I shall turn my camera. Well, I'll stack them up, and I'll put them on the original. Just one moment. Let me just turn you around. There you go. So they stack up just the same. Sorry, it's a bit wonky. Stack up just the same, but they're so small. They're cute. They're cute little monkeys. They really are. And of course they'll stand on the sides case. So there we are. So that's me done. I just thought I'd better show you these so you can see how beautiful they are. Oh yeah, the sample on the machine was this one here. So simple to do. You know, anybody can do this. Get your children making these, and they look smashing. And then you can still cut into this as well if you wanted to. But I mean, that's a cushion front done. Okay, so that's me, over and out. I'll see you all at midday. Have a lovely morning up until then. I've now got to finish sorting this room out ready for filming. And I'll see you all later. Bye-bye, everybody.